Hello and welcome back to Humanizer. So I did release the 1.2 beta version last week, and basically I just removed the large file storage from the repository. So it was going over the bandwidth, and I did have a lot of stuff in there that I didn't need, but anyway, now it will be much more stable, so you can download the code from the zip, and that should work, I believe. But also, if you make a fork, then you won't have the LFS to worry about. So you can go ahead and download the zip file from the 1.2 beta link under the releases. And all that I changed was the shape key data file was like 200 megs, I think. So I split that into categories, essentially, and now they're all under 100 megs, so they can just be in the regular GitHub. And this should make it easier to add additional shape keys, because you can just add a new data file in here. You don't actually have to regenerate the entire shape key data folder. Theoretically, I haven't implemented that yet, but I will work on that workflow as well. And so now what I'm doing is I've been removing the body parts and clothes and just replaced them with the equipment. And so you can see I removed about 100 lines of duplicate code just with the last commit, because there were separate functions for handling equipping the body parts and the clothing and for setting the material and all of that. So I combined those into single functions for the equipment, because the distinction was negligible. But it will require you to rebuild any external assets that you've added, and it will probably throw errors when you first install it. So I'm trying to work on getting that as stable as possible, and I've been making a lot of changes, as I said. Next, I'll be removing all of these additional scene files from the assets. So there's just a lot of extra files in here that I don't need, so I'll be getting rid of that. And I do want to separate the asset definition from the physical asset, since you'll have many instances of the same asset. Anyway, that just makes more sense to me. So I'll be splitting the assets into two classes. And yeah, so I still have a lot of work to do. I was just letting you know where it's at. If you do want to keep the body parts and clothing separate, if that really matters to you, then you'll want to make a fork off of the version 1.2. As I said, it no longer has the LFS, so it will be a lot easier for you to work with, and then you can just keep up with any features that I add. So I will be adding more features. I just needed to get this cleaned up so that I could continue to maintain it, because the duplicate code was just kind of getting out of hand. So I just wanted to let y'all know what I'm working on. I'll be releasing the 1.3 once I'm done completely refactoring. And I will let y'all know when I do that. But that's all for now. Thank y'all for watching, and have a great day.